Welcome, Alex, for this podcast, giving us the time, and I really appreciate it from the whole team of Vector Art. I really applaud that you are here to share your insights and knowledge, what industry has taught you all the while. Thank you so much for giving your time to us.
No, thank you so much for having me on this. I'm excited to be here and feel humbled to be invited.
Awesome, awesome. So today's topic for the podcast is the psychology of freebies. Why customer love branded giveaways.
I mean, who doesn't love a free thing, right?
For sure. And my first question was, what is it about freebies that makes them so appealing to customers?
I mean, first thing about freebies is just receiving something to begin with. People love receiving something. And
Right,
it really helps when it is a branded merch item because now that's brand awareness. But you look at receiving a gift from someone, you look at getting a flyer or a special offer. Everyone loves to
right,
feel included, feel special, and a part of it.
right.
So
And freebies is recollecting, remembering your brand again and again. It's a great way to retain customers when it comes one buying. You can make sure he will buy again.
exactly. It's all about awareness at the end of
Awareness
the
of
day.
yes, I get it. The second question was, how do branded giveaways influence customers' loyalty and long-term brand recall?
I mean, to me, it's all about brand awareness, right? The if you get something that is a great product that you don't want to throw away, that's branded,
Right,
you're gonna
right.
keep and hold on to that for a long time. I mean,
Yes,
I
yes,
look
yes.
I look there and I tell people I sell towels with pro towels and everything. And my question to everyone is, when was the last time you threw away a towel? You don't. It's all about that brand awareness, something that's going to be relevant for you, but it's also building experiences. It's
Right,
like if you
right.
receive a gift at something, um, circling around that event, like you went to a resort and you got a towel from that resort, you're going to remember that experience.
True, true. And that experience, you are giving that experience to people you're meeting each day.
Exactly.
Right. Exact passion, sir. The third question, can you share a real world example where a company successfully used freebies to boost engagement or sales?
I mean, you can sit there and look at it. I love following big corporations and what they're doing and how they're engaging with their customers. I'm a Marriott. I like staying at Marriott properties and sitting there, how they reward their loyal members. Once you
Right,
hit certain statuses, you start getting certain gifts. And right now, Marriott, once you hit a certain status, they give you a luggage tag. So now they're traveling, their brand, it's very aware to them, but it's also boosting sales because now other people are seeing that and wanting to be a part of it. How can they get into this exclusive,
right,
type club or get these offers? So it really
right.
starts boosting sales, it starts boosting engagement and conversations through
True.
normal customers that are helping sell because of the products that were given to them.
Right. Exactly. And really makes sense how married example you gave. If that could be a key point for any other organization to choose and make engagement and sales go up.
Right.
Moving on to the fourth question, what are the key factors that make a promotional product more effective in driving brand affinity?
I mean, to me, it's all about that engagement and a cool piece of branded merchandise. Like you sit there, you want to get something that is going to be left in plain sight so that you see it all the time, not something that kind of ends up in the trinket drawer, but also
Right,
something that is engaging with the customers. You look at
right.
tumblers, you look at speakers, you look at
Yes,
towels. The longer something is around, the more exposure you get to it. I
right,
also like to tell people when you're sitting around, think about where you spend the most time in your house. You spend most of the time in a kitchen. So if you
right.
can get like a tea towel or a spatula, something that has your logo on it, it's going to be seen more. So you're going to get more ROI on your
A small
investment.
towel like this pro towel.
Exactly. Like I sit there, I have my little towel here that says, don't forget to bring a towel. You never know when you're going to need a towel.
Yes, you never know when you need a towel, of course. And this when you travel, this small towel, you for sure need them more to wipe off things when you travel.
Yeah, there's so many different needs with a towel. I mean, you can have sports towels, you can have the cooling towel like what you have where you need to cool off, or beach towels and everything.
The last question, how can brands measure the return on investment, the ROI? of their promotional
I
giveaways?
mean, there's several different ways that you can measure your ROI. I always look at an ROI based off of a long-term longevity. Um, Something that you're going to see and use and ask questions about more are going to generate more business your way. I used that Marriott example earlier because you get the luggage
Right.
tag. People are going to be like, how do you become included in that club? But also, there's other ways to track it. I mean, you can put on QR codes. You can sit there with customer surveys. But a lot of times there's going to be questions and engagements, and it's about that
Right.
marketing and
Right.
staying relevant with them.
More about that. I mean, when you set a campaign, you see the audience, you see the age criteria, you see then you make a plan, and then you take an investment, and then the ROI will come for sure. In promotion product industry, ROI comes late, but
Yep.
it always follow-ups or the references that we keep getting from the industry, what I've noticed from the other suppliers as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes time to build those
Yeah.
campaigns, but once they come, it's a lot of fun seeing the engagement that comes from the customers and the excitement that they get from the products, and they want to talk about it more and more and
Yeah.
share it with their friends.
Right, right. So what, I mean, how can people contact you when I say who's listening this podcast? If any supplier distributor wants to buy towels and wants to get in touch with you.
You can reach me at abradley@protowels.com. Probably the
Oh,
best way to reach me, but I mean, we're all here to help you, work with you, and really help bring brands to life. Let them be creative and explore, and help stay relevant throughout the with their customers.
thank you. Thank you so much, Brad, for giving this valuable information to the audience listening this podcast today. I
Yeah,
thank you
thank you
so
so
much
much for
for
having me.
giving your valuable insight of all this here in this short 6 7 minutes of span. You explained everything to us. Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
No,
You're
thank
great.
you for having me. Truly, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brad.